A petition created and signed by neighbors living around Wilson Avenue, fighting against allowing a transitional home for felons, including sex offenders, in their neighborhood.
There are 3 schools and 6 parks within 1 mile of this triplex. And I think that there are other appropriate places that this could be done.
Neighbors sharing their concerns and frustrations, most questioning why they weren't notified and why this specific location was chosen.
My wife probably won't feel safe walking our girls to the parks without me along this route, given the shelter here.
Ryan Rudnick rents out the adjacent triplex. He says most of his tenants weren't notified by the county.
They did do some outreach door to door and allegedly spoke to everyone, all the adjacent doors to this property. Yet, in speaking with my tenants, only one of them actually heard from them and received a flyer.
Current city code does not legally require notification for these kinds of shelters. D.V. Holcomb with Deschutes County Community Justice also says the county wasn't given much time to notify the neighborhood.
We were under the gun from a grant source that had very, very tight timelines from the beginning. So within the context of what we were able to do with different approvals that were needed from the Board of County Commissioners in order to get to the next step, we had a pretty limited time frame for notifications.
While the shelter is in a residential area near parks and schools, Holcomb says the location fits the legal criteria.
The housing market in Central Oregon is very, very tight. In the short time frame that we had, there were pretty limited options about where we could go. In deference to, again, community concerns about folks who have sex offenses, we did want to be not right next to or in sight line of parks or schools, and this property meets that criteria.
Holcomb says there are no stats that indicate that transitional housing increases crime or danger in a neighborhood. In Bend, Colby Anabrad with Central Oregon Daily News.